Here is the English translation. Li Dongzi spoke carefully. Spirit realms are supernatural forces that currently cannot be scientifically explained, although we keep trying to analyze and understand them. They exist in reality, yet apart from it, only select people can enter spirit realms. As for the criteria of selection, he smiled while sipping his drink. You should have experienced it already. That card? Zhang Yuanqing responded appropriately. Li Dongzi nodded slightly. It's called a role card. Those who obtain one will start trial quests which, when completed, grant a corresponding class and its skills and traits. The mechanism of how spirit realms choose travelers isn't fully grasped yet, nor how role cards are given out. Sometimes it just directly appears on you, other times you pick it up by the roadside or accidentally click some link online. Completing the trial quests is just the start. For spirit realm travelers to level up and become more powerful, they must constantly take on quests and enter realms. But don't worry, quests don't appear too frequently, and not all realms are life-threatening. On the contrary, some can be quite fun. Take myself for example. As a level 3 scout, I've entered 6 realms in the past 2 years. 3 were single-player, resulting in near-death. The other 3 were team battles and co-ops, relatively safer and more interesting. Well, gaining superpowers does require some sacrifice after all. Li Dongzi paused to give Zhang Yuanqing a chance to ask questions. So it's like game instances? Zhang Yuanqing offered his understanding. Li Dongzi smiled. I enjoy talking with you youngsters. You grasp concepts quickly and embrace new things actively. After praising him, Li Dongzi nodded. Right, it is like playing a game. The realms are instances. Some are single-player, some co-op or PvP. And single-player realms are the most dangerous with highest fatality rates. Co-op and PvP ones are relatively better, either death matches or punishment matches that deduct EXP. Zhang Yuanqing asked curiously, why do single-player realms have the highest fatality rates? Li Dongzi pondered before replying, in co-op realms, you meet other classes, but single-player realms belong to your own class. Take my scout class for example. Our extraordinary ability is insight, tracking, analysis. So my 3 single-player realms were respectively role-playing as a detective solving cases, hunting each other in a jungle, and surviving the wilderness. Additionally, each class has different realms for the extraordinary and sage stages. I'm a night walker, so I get horror instances. Few, luckily there are still co-ops, or I'd definitely piss myself inside. Will the sage stage realms be different? Zhang Yuanqing listened and nodded along. Could Lei Yibing's disappearance be from entering a realm? Zhang Yuanqing asked solemnly. He urgently needed confirmation from an official to verify his guess. If Brother Bing entered a realm, then things weren't too bad yet. Li Dongzi contemplated before answering. After Lei Yibing's bizarre disappearance, the officials on the Hangqing police side took over and judged that he had died inside a spirit realm. Zhang Yuanqing heard his heartbeat falter as anxiety and panic surged uncontrollably. Why? Li Dongzi explained, because it has been too long. For ordinary realms, at least in the extraordinary stage, the duration ranges from hours to 1 or 2 days. Lei Yibing has been missing for 4 days already. The extraordinary stage means levels 1 to 3. What about beyond the extraordinary stage? Not too clear, but there should be longer duration realms. Maybe Brother Bing was a powerful traveler. Zhang Yuanqing could only reassure himself thus. With his current abilities and knowledge, there was little he could do to help with Brother Bing's disappearance. Compared to that, joining the authorities then focusing on self-improvement were the most important matters right now. Oh right, before introducing the organization, there's another very important matter. Li Dongzi sipped some whiskey to wet his throat. What's your karma level? 60, the initial value. Zhang Yuanqing answered honestly. Li Dongzi nodded. For a newbie like you, karma is the biggest pitfall. Remember this well. Why do you say so? Zhang Yuanqing didn't hide his puzzlement. Still remember the note under karma? I do. It told me to be a good person. Zhang Yuanqing nearly made a silly face. Li Dongzi said solemnly. Karma starts at 60. Dropping under this value triggers the realm's punitive mechanism which broadcasts your location to all travelers in the city, and issues bounties to eliminate you. Zhang Yuanqing was dumbfounded and blurted out. Then I can never do anything bad for life? Well, I didn't mean I want to do bad things, but being a saint is tiring too. Moreover, what defined karma deductions? If making counterfeits and posting lewds also counted as moral decline, then he was screwed for life. Li Dongzi laughed, seemingly enjoying seeing newbies make that expression, and slowly said, No need to be so nervous. From our observations, theft, robbery, assault by travelers, depending on severity, deducts 1 to 5 karma. Murder deducts 10. Causing serious consequences and mass casualties deducts proportional karma based on circumstances.